Campus security offers faculty, staff, and students an extra measure of comfort.
And the cafeteria staff continues to serve up delicious break treats and filling lunches. Hello, Episcopal, and welcome to KEHS. I'm Travis Ray.
And I'm Chloe Hollis. Thanks for joining us on this edition of KnightVision News. The students are the stars of the show at Episcopal High School, but who is in charge of keeping them safe? Aside from faculty and staff providing a protective environment, there is an important group of people tasked with an extra layer of protection, the security team. KEHS reporter Andrew Choi went behind the scenes to see just what the security does to make EHS a safe campus for students.
To maintain a safe and secure campus, we rely on our police and security guard friends.
I'm a security guard. My job is just to pretty much look after you guys, direct traffic in the morning. That's pretty much it.
Our security guards don't take any days off.
My shift starts at 4:30, so I'm here at 3 o'clock.
There are 2 guard stations on campus, one facing Fornes and one facing Bissonnet.
Well, my job is to make sure that the students, faculty, and staff are safe. If we have a lockdown drill, we initiate it. The signal goes to Bel Air PD. SWAT team will come on here. Students are to lock into the classroom using a night lock system. The last time we trained, they were on campus within 2 minutes.
I make sure all the kids are doing what they're supposed to do and they're supposed to be where they're supposed to be. I go around and check doors, locker room doors, make sure they are locked and no one is hiding, trying to sneak trying to sneak around in campus.
From interacting with kids to directing traffic, a form of communication is needed.
If one of you get hurt, then if we're on the other side of school, the other one can just say, hey, can you meet me at such and such, and we'll come to wherever you guys are to assist you in any way that we can.
At all times, our campus is protected by a countless amount of guards.
So anytime the doors are open, and even overnight, we have contract security here. In addition, we have off-duty police officers that are on campus.
We love our security guards and everything they do. I'm Andrew Choi, back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Andrew, for that report.
With the school year underway, the cafeteria must get prepared for break and lunch day after day. Reporter Pierce Barno brings us a look at how food service prepares to feed hundreds of students, faculty, and staff every day.
I'm Pierce Barno, reporting for KEHS News. We're going to take a look on what goes on behind the kitchen.
Chef does a weekly menu where we come in at 5:30. And from 5:30, breakfast is being prepared. After breakfast, she goes straight into lunch. So that's probably about 3 to 4 hours.
Well, we start the day off around 5:30 a.m. and then we get our order in. We start prepping for breakfast and lunch. So that's pretty much an all-day process. I come up with a basic menu, and then Susanna and I will go over it, and then we also take into account things like what holidays are coming up, what special events, sometimes things like Valentine's Day, Christmas, we'll do special desserts or special entrees for that, and we just take all of that into account and work the menu around that.
Pierce was lucky enough to cover that story for us and be surrounded by all those wonderful aromas. Thanks, Pierce. The math department faculty is excited and thrilled to be a part of the EHS community. KEHS's Harris Williams reports on what the math teachers think of Episcopal High School and what lies ahead following the end of the first quarter.
Howdy, Knights. We're solving the equation of what it's like to be a part of the EHS faculty this year.
It feels really great. Everyone here is very supportive. The students are super nice. The entire math department has been really helpful in getting me adjusted here, and I've had a great time so far. Yes, I love math in all forms. I'm very excited to be teaching Algebra 2 and Pre-Calc. My students have been really awesome, and it's been great to meet them.
New EHS faculty members are excited and thrilled to be working alongside some of the best and most experienced teachers that Houston has to offer.
I found this is a wonderful place. Not just the facilities that are amazing facilities, amazing lunch, but the kids are amazing. They're kind, they're brilliant, they're hardworking, and that's the best part. The students here really made my first year a really special year. I am extremely shy, tremendously shy. So it's really tough for me to go to a new situation. But so many people here reached out to me and made me feel at home and made me feel like I had a place to be and made me feel like I had someone to talk to or someone to seek advice from. So the people here at Episcopal made me feel like this is home.
As the end of the first quarter nears, the math department is making sure to progress forward so that they can produce another successful year.
I'm reporting from KEHS News. I'm Chase Hutchins. Standout Knights.
Thank you, Harris, for the report.
When it comes to the creation of a high school play, you don't typically think of saws and razor blades as tools for preparation. Here is my KHS co-anchor Travis Ray for more on the story.
Hey Knights, I'm here at the Underwood Theater reporting for KEHS News for Stagecraft. Although stagecraft can be very fun and interesting, many dangerous mistakes can happen.
Yeah, some of the complications we run into in stagecraft is, incorrect measurements that we get when cutting the wood. Other complications we get is, people not really listening or, kind of drifting off in class. You really got to be focused when we're cutting wood and taking measurements. It's some of the most important things because you don't want someone, dropping through the stage. That's not something we look for when we do stagecraft. Yeah.
Although the work of stagecraft is not seen at the play, they are a main factor to ensure the play goes well.
Stagecraft helps out with the play by setting the tone and the mood, and the colors interact with the play, and it helps the audience see what is in the play, and it helps them know what's going on and the setting and the props. They help with the characters by showing, and all the props are made by the people at Stagecraft.
As a result, although the process of creation of sets for a play isn't necessarily recognized, it is a key factor for a play's story. I'm Travis Ray. Back to the studio.
We often forget the amount of backstage effort that goes into those productions. Thanks, Travis, for bringing us that insightful look at stagecraft.
With conference play starting, the football team looked to get off to a strong start in Dallas against ESD and sweep through the SPC. With more on this gridiron story is reporter Jack McKinney.
Varsity football wrapped up their last road trip of the season against Episcopal School of Dallas to start conference play. They didn't get the result they wanted, but they're happy to be back in Houston for the remainder of the season. We were able to ask Lane Linebarger how he thinks the remainder of the season will go in Houston.
Looking forward to avenging ourselves after our losses against the SBC teams last year in Houston, and I'm looking forward to making EHS the #1 team in Houston again. Trying to get us back on the board, #1 team in Houston, so SBC championship.
Great insight from Lane. We asked Charlie how the Knights can bounce back from a tough loss.
Hoping to take a huge dub against St. John's this Friday. I mean, we're all just tired of hearing them say 24-20 every single time that we're around them, so ready to bounce back and win.
We look forward to watching the Knights finish conference play in Houston with an SPC championship. For KEHS News, I'm Jack McKinney.
The varsity football team looks to be in the running for an SPC title yet again. Thanks, Jack, for that report. The varsity girls cross-country team is working hard for another SPC title, while the varsity boys are working endlessly to bring home their first SPC win. Reporter Kira Bigman goes in-depth with the teams in her report.
For the 2022 cross-country season, we're going to see how well they're doing for our EHS community. The cross-country team is excited to get this season started.
Well, we have had a couple of meets, all of them against UIL teams like Klein and Klein Kane, some of other schools in Conroe. So we've been to Brenham. So so far so good. We're not as strong as we could be. We lost couple of runners to some injuries. So we'll just see how the rest will have to get it together. It's gonna be close, I think. It will be in Houston, so we're excited about that. We don't have to travel far, so should be good.
We have a really good team, and we've won majority of our meets, and I think we have a good chance of winning again for our next meets if we keep up the work.
We've won almost every single meet we've gone to. We've won 3 of the 4, and the 4th one was a huge state meet down in College Station. And we're really doing well. I don't want to jinx it, but I really think we're going to win, because if we ran as fast as we're running now, we would win, and we're definitely going to get faster before the end of the season. So I think we can definitely beat out Hockaday, who's our second school.
Thank you. 3, 2, 1, go. We're hoping to see another SBC win come home to Episcopal High School. I'm Kira Bigman, and I'm sending it back to the studio.
Well, that's all we have this week on Night Vision News. I'm Chloe Hollis.
And I'm Travis Ray. To all of you in the Episcopal community, thank you for joining us.
And go Knights!